Hello and welcome back to Terrorhand, the mighty and glorious kingdom somewhere in the big wide world of Gnomoria. There lies this gem of a kingdom with mighty walls, beautiful buildings, and even more beautiful in the underground. Now, last time I asked for names for, well, our nomad, and I'm quite overwhelmed actually by how many I got, because, well, you know, when I finished that time lapse, I had been like playing for like 4 or 5 hours, you know, the last session of it, and I swear that I thought we had 2 nomads, but it turns out we only had 1, really. I thought it were 2, I don't know where I got that from, but it might have to do with me mistakenly thinking we had 2 because it took such a long time. Anyway, we have 1, but I had way more names. Now, before I had lost the list, which is impossible right now because I have a digital version, much better than those papers. But yeah, I have so many names that before, you know, on the paper list, it was like a first come, first serve basis, really. But yeah, that ain't gonna work right now. So I have them, you know, I have all the names on the list, and I just took a random number from some random number generator on the interwebs. So this nomad here, we're gonna name him, and we are going to name him Garhal. Welcome to Terrorhand, my friend. Now, as far as what you are going to do in Terrorhand, there are a few options, and well, I mean, let's take a look at your skills, actually. So, you do have some mining skill, but that is because you've been in the kingdom for a while already. I mean, yeah, look at that. First day of spring, and it is now the 2nd day of summer. And, well, you know, I mean, you might like wonder, like, mining, but you've been building walls only. Not really, because, you know, the ceramics and all that, we had to do quite some digging, so that's where you got your mining skill from. We don't really need more miners, and you've been kind of like doing everything. I mean, you've also been helping out with the walls, so that's also why you have ridiculously high building skill. I guess all the other skills are kind of like natural to you, so, well, you're not really a fighter by the looks of it. I mean, I'm looking over here, I don't really see any particularly high skills. And over here, aside from construction, hauling and mining, I mean, masonry, alright, you know, you're kind of okay there. Same for like tailoring, maybe gem cutting, armor crafting. I don't know, I don't want any more armor crafters, so I guess, you know, that since you're not particularly good at anything like from when you entered, we're just gonna take a look at what we need. Now, we don't really need more miners. I mean, we have 3 and our builders help out when the need is there. Another thing is, you know, we've got pretty much everything covered. The one and only thing that we do not have, and, well, I mean, we have it in a way set up, you know, when our soldiers are not soldiering, they will take care of the sick and wounded. But, you know, our soldiers are more or less always soldiering, and if they're not shooting or bashing the skulls of the greenskins, then, well, they're training, you know, to become even better at bashing the skulls of the greenskins. So, I think what Terrorhand need to finish it all is a doctor. Yeah, I really think that that would be a thing. Now, another point is that, I mean, a doctor is what we're missing, right? I mean, that's obvious. But, and that's a big one, if we want to get ourselves, you know, those fancy golem cores and whatnot, yeah, we need to get those golems killed, right? And those golems, I mean, I don't know where they'll be coming from, but I do know one thing, and that we're not going to lead them all the way through the fortress into the trickler, no. So what we're gonna need is, well, either we need to kill them, you know, in an automated fashion, that's one thing. Or, and that's, you know, more to what I think is how it's gonna be, we need to set up a squad that is gonna do the killing for us. However, for that we need, of course, a soldier, and well, currently, I mean, all our soldiers are pretty much occupied. I mean, the first 10 are all, you know, in the Stone Wanderers and the Brochanks, and we cannot miss them. The next 6 soldiers are all ranged ones, if I'm not mistaken, so there is a bit of a thing, you know, that's kind of like, that's not really that good. On the other hand, if we have 2, if they both go to sleep, then we're screwed. You know, see, I don't really feel all that confident if we only have like 2 gnomes defending us from all the golems we're gonna spawn. So, yeah. How are we gonna do it? Maybe we should actually get an automated golem killing facility. Maybe. I don't know really. I'm not really favoring it, to be honest. I'd much rather have our soldiers kill the golems. So maybe we have to reassign a few archers to golem killing duties. Or maybe we can just have the archers help killing the golems as well. I'd prefer them not doing that though, because they have to waste munition for it, so... Now, well, we'll have to see. For now, we are going to make Garhal, which, strangely, I mean, the name list doesn't say Garhal, which I find kind of odd. Maybe if I refresh it. Yes. Now, Garhal, you know what, the golem thingy, that is going to be it. I mean, and you know, here's the thing, you're gonna be a soldier, and since you're, well, you're kind of like, not, well, you don't really have a training partner for the moment, you're just gonna be a soldier without a squad, without duty, which means that you'll immediately be the medic. See, medic, caretaking, it's all in there. So... By the way, that's a good point. Well, let me take a look at the soldier profession. Yeah, look at that. See, it says mechanics, hospital, high up there, so... Yeah. Right, that's good. Well then, Garhal, again, welcome to Terrorhand. And actually, I mean, let's take a look at who Garhal is, right? I mean, it's all nice assigning him and all that, but... Garhal, mate, where are you? Of course, you are now down in the soldier list here. There you are. Let's take a look. Who are you? You are a bearded dude. Yeah, you actually resemble the Emperor quite a bit, actually. Right then. Well, so what's next, huh? Yeah, well, I know what's next. There are quite a few loose ends that we still need to tie up in regards to the towers and, you know, the big time lapse. Because, look at these. There's walls in our, or there's holes in our walls. That's not right. And also, this leads to nowhere. And, well, actually, that's a good one. This tower is already an issue because if I say I were to dig some stairs down, say I were to do that. If I would do it over there, would that... Yeah, that would actually be... So, I mean, that would be on a wall. Which means that we'll have to put the stairs over here. Really now? Is that the case? Yeah, but I can't place that here because we have a plank floor. But that is one thing, you know, see, so that's already one issue. We have to kind of like hook up these walls, and I don't want, you know, our gnomes to just enter through the wall. I mean, that's just lame. We need to have it lead over here, you know, and connect up somewhere. Now, if we have one, you know, stair coming down in this very corner, which I'm not really that happy with, to be honest, but yeah, I mean, I don't really want to remove one of these inner walls either, you know, that's gonna make them look so flimsy. So we're gonna have a stair down over there. I mean, that's just it. I guess it would be best to hook it up over here, because this great hall, which is very tiny in comparison to this one, we're not going to remove it. This is going to be legacy, you know, like how it once was, a museum piece. So we're going to have to go around it. And then we have this one over here, a water collector, which is another, you know, one of those cases. I mean, I guess we could work with this one. This one's alright, so we could just hook that up over there. And let me see. This one's also alright. I mean, we can just hook that up to over there all the way. Not an issue. And there is no tower there. However, there is a tower here, which... Ooh. Alright, let me just see, because I mean, this one is like far from finished. So, right. Yeah, I guess this one could work. We could have that hook up to over here, which is already a military section anyway. So, yeah, I mean that's like the section that leads up towards over here, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Where does it go down to, though? I mean, are there actually stairs down? That's another good question. There should be stairs down. There should be stairs down leading to... Where are those stairs? Am I just missing something? Oh, yeah, no, we built those stairs right over there. Yeah. I was indeed missing something. It's right over there. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I guess we could hook that up. So, that's what we're gonna do right now. We need to get those stairs hooked up, so, yeah, we might as well get to it then, shall we? Right, this, ladies and gentlemen, is one hooked up tower. Good, good, good. Now, we did have a wave of mans coming by, and... Hold on a second. I see steel armor plates, ogre leather straps down there. Did somebody actually lose a piece of armor of the military? It sure seems that way. Now, 2 steel armor plates, that means like a greave or a gauntlet or something. You have everything, or a boot. No. With the soul, no, you still have everything. They should have, actually. We should check that over here. What are you still... What are you missing? I mean, there should be a full set... Ah, there is actually a full set of... Huh. Or did we perhaps completely disintegrate one of the goblins' gear? Did we just, like, you know, break some of their gear apart? Nah, that... If we break their gear apart, it just... Nah, we don't get that, do we? I mean, is there any... No, there isn't... Ah, there are still armor plates over here. That's only one. I wonder now, because I see everybody over here with, you know, with the full gear equipped. At least, as far as I can tell. I mean, look, see, you guys, you're not missing a single thing. Yeah, it's all looking mighty fine here. Right, so is it somebody of the Stone Wanderers then? No. Or did I mean, or did we just get those, you know, those steel plates and all that from the gnome gods? Yeah, no, it seems there is somebody missing there, and that's the general, but he's probably sleeping in his quarters. Right, general. Oh, you also got what? I don't get this really. I mean, somebody lost some gear here, but everybody is equipped just fine. So I guess we just got these, you know, like, free for you. I don't know. Or have you been hiding something, gnomes? That you secretly had more gear than I was aware of? I don't know, really. Now, well, as long as they're all equipped, it's fine. So, yeah, that's one tower done. Blends in perfectly. Few statues of the Emperor. Very nice. I'd say next. Right, it seems that we have ourselves a little mant attack on our hands now, don't we? However, I might have forgotten to trade in quite a while. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this is our food count. This is crazy. It does mean our gnomes, won't ever starve, but then again, it does attract quite a few mants. So, are we ready for the task? I think so. I mean, those mans are quite the pushovers, but seeing how I've let this kind of slip out of control, do we have a merchant? No, we do not. I might want to keep an eye on this, really. And what I also want is to make sure that we have this on suspend. I guess for mans that's really it, but this as well needs to be on suspend in case the goblins show up, which shouldn't take that long anymore now, by the way. So there, we are prepared. Now, mans, let's see how this goes. Alright. They seem to die rather quickly. I will still send up the stun or the brute shanks. Mant worker, attack brute shanks. There, just so that those, they can also help out. What? They don't help out. Well, fine then. Don't save your fellow binary midget. Also known as gnomes. That was a name that somebody wanted, binary midget, which I did find quite funny, but hey, you're going somewhere, bear? Yeah, he's fleeing. We won't be seeing the likes of him anymore. Alright, so mant attack avoided, or averted, more better said. So yeah, let's continue with building over here, shall we? Oh, and one thing, I might have these stairs, balls. Right, I'll quickly get this sorted too. Right, well this will take quite a while, I can imagine, as there are quite a few statues that need to be placed. I don't know, I might have slightly overdone it over here with the statues, but then again, I mean, once, that might be taken a while, but once this is not our Great Hall anymore, this area will pretty much be like a museum piece, and I don't fancy that many gnomes will walk through it. And every castle has, at least in my imagination, has these long walkways that are mostly never used with, pillars and statues. And well, we don't really have pillars, but that doesn't matter. This is our style. So these are kind of like these long walkways, most often never used, and yeah, we need those. So anyway, that's this tower done. It does take quite a bit more work than I had anticipated, to be honest, but yeah, I'm sure we'll do fine. One thing that we do need over here is, because, well, I kind of in the end I thought, well, it's such an awkward position that we're gonna make this a sneaky way to the tower. One that you won't really see unless you know about it. So we're gonna close it off with a stone door, marble door, so it doesn't... No, actually, you know what? We'll go with a brick door. There. I mean, I've never seen those in real life, but then again, our gnomes are far more clever than, you know, the real life counterparts, of course. I mean, brick doors, who wouldn't have thought of that? Any case, we'll place the last few things over here in this little... Oh, actually, you know what we could place there? Yeah, we'll place it 2 stairs, or chairs there instead of statues. I mean, just to tone it down a little. And I know it won't make much of a difference, but... yeah, well. Right, we'll place these there then. Good! Well, there's only one more tower left to do, which is the one over here, I believe. Which... it's also gonna be one of those things, you know. Long corridor leading up to over here. You know, I mean, long hallways, you know, I just had that beautiful story. I guess we should kind of continue that, you know, so that our towers are indeed connected by these hallways. We'll have to see, though. In any case, one more tower to do, so we might as well get a move. Wait. Yeah, maybe I should also close this piece up here, you know? That might look nice, just saying. So, get a block wall there. Now, as far as, you know, the automatons, or automatons, or however you pronounce it, you know, I said they would be in the game last time. Well, they're not really. They're in the development branch of the game, you know, and what we currently have is the stable version, which does not have that yet, but, well, it's only a matter of time before it gets implemented, so. But I thought, you know, that I should mention that, so. There, having done that, we'll hook up the very last tower. Oh, there they are! The greeny gubby goblins! Oh yes, look at them. Wow, and the raiders are like miles ahead of any of their troops, really. But my best bet is that there are quite a few of these troops out there. Is this all? Really? Is this all? Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. There must be more of them. How many do we have? Let's see. Enemies. No, really. These are, or they're spawning from like right over here. That could also be the case, right? That we don't have everything in there yet. That's interesting. Well, I was right on the ball then with pausing the game. I mean, they're still spawning in. Let's see if that is indeed the case, if they're still coming in. Yeah, it does seem to be that we only have these goblins. Huh, that's odd. And the game does grind to a halt. I mean, that might just pretty much, well, you know, a given, but... Yeah, here we go. I mean, things seem to be working out. Trickler doing its job, so let's see how this goes, alright? I mean, I kinda know how this goes because, well, you know, we've had countless of these attacks whilst we were building the walls, and each and every time they ended quite the same. Yeah, victory for us indeed. Oh, look at this, man. The beauty of the Trickler. I haven't really, you know, just watched these battles that much. Oh, now it's pausing. Yeah, then they're actually heading back. So now this over here is, yeah, it's actually not that bad, I guess. I mean, I thought that this would be a death stack, but I guess this is the death stack. Yeah, look at the amount of soldiers. There's only one ogre in this whole story, but unless, no, there's two ogres. Yeah, this is the death stack. I hope how's the raider doing actually? What's your health, raider? You're bleeding, you can no longer walk. I think by the time that you are like up to here, our archers will have taken a long care of you. So I'm not that concerned, but yeah, it seems that so far the Trickler and its mechanical brilliance has saved us once again. Now, you're probably gonna make it. No, he actually died. He died before he could make it. Right. And now there's still this raider, but I don't know. Their pathfinding is going a bit haywire. Yeah, I guess when your skin is green, that must kind of say something of the make of your brains as well. You're not getting killed. Archers, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, they are shooting at it. I don't know, but oh yeah, and now he's dead. So now they want to try and go away, but we have safety measures in place. Now the thing is that when they're fleeing, they actually do have a scare, so they don't even dare go past these archers because they're on the same level. That's one thing. But even if they do manage to get past it, then they still cannot get out, because if I'm not mistaken, yep, oh yak, oh not anymore now, but the moment that it sees, yeah, look, see, it goes straight onto the pressure plate. So yeah, I mean, right now it's just all a matter of, you know, mopping up the goblins. And what I did, you know, when we were building the wall, because as you can see, they die left and right because we shoot iron arrows, of course. But what I did when we were building the wall, I would check and see, like, how many enemies there are still out there. Yeah, that's quite a bit, you know. If 2 more goblins die, then we'll send out our forces to mop up the rest. So that is if 2 more do die. Come on, die. That's 1. Oh man, the frame rate is really to cry, really, but alright, and that's the other one. So, Stone Wanderers, if you would do the honors alongside with the Broodshanks. I always send in the Stone Wanderers first because they do have a shield. So, but kind of like, you know, when they go in first, I feel a lot more confident about them getting all the attention because they can handle it, you know. The Broodshanks, on the other hand, if they get in there first, then yeah, you know, issues. Wow. Look at them go, man. Look at them go. Yep, and that's it. Nice, another victory, and no one got away. All the loot is ours. I still don't know how this, this ogre got there, but occasionally it just happens. I think it has to do with them falling and then doing something else, so they glitch out and land in the water. I don't know really. Or they're magic ogres. Yeah, I hope it's not the latter actually. Then again, I've never seen them cast spells, so if they're magic ogres, they are quite poor at it. Anyway, I'll quickly get this sorted so that we can go ahead and process all this delicious loot. And as you can see over here, I actually have put the steel up here, and we're shooting iron arrows. And both our iron and our steel is actually going up from all the loot we get. So I've actually been considering to start using steel arrows, just so that we don't use as many, and well, we still have steel, plenty of steel in fact, but maybe, who knows, we'll have to see. For now though, I'm quickly gonna set this up. It wasn't actually such a big attack. I mean, I can tell that by the amount of corpses that we got. I'll cancel a few. Oh, they're actually... Oh yeah, see, this is that corpse that's lying underwater. No, it's not such a big attack. Usually we have lots more. Right then, okay. I think if I cancel you, then you'll do everything. Good, good, good. Well, it is time to get this done here, and won't take that much longer, I hope. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this! A merchant from Sawbrunch has arrived! Finally! I mean, I know we've had other merchants arrive, but they were from, like, all the, the lumber camps that we have like a gajillion of, really, so, yeah, I mean, I don't want to do any trading with them, really, because they don't have anything that I also don't have in abundance, so... But Sawbrunch, on the other hand, I mean, that is nice. Let's actually lengthen this up. I mean, Sawbrunch is a merchant city-state. It's a shame that we never really got any mining colonies, really, because all that I'm really after is all the metals, when they come, but they're ridiculously overpriced. In any case, the merchant hasn't arrived yet, but we are gonna do some trading very, very soon. Now, I'll quickly set this up over here with the torches, like so, so that it is nicely lit up over here. Let's see. Yeah, I thought as much. I misplaced that one. Right, we'll fix that quickly. But look at this. Oh man, it's beautiful. It's almost done. We almost, I mean, of course the walls are done, but it's not just building a wall and be done with it. You do need to have the inner workings as well, of course. And we almost got that. Now, we're gonna go with another brick door because, because no reason needed. We'll place more torches here, and in good style, what we'll do is we'll place a few more statues of the Emperor. But what we'll also do is, let's see, we'll place these brick statues, which is another thing, I mean, bricks. I don't know what our gnomes have with it, but but we'll also place a few 2 chairs over here. So, applewood chairs there, so, so that they can sit and watch the awesomeness of the Emperor. Yeah. Right, well, I guess that once this is built, it is all sorted and it will look like this. But oh, and look at how cute this looks actually. I think that looks rather cool. I'm gonna keep it like this, you know, a little cross. I wanted to make these corner pieces with fences as well, but this does look kinda cool. So I'm gonna stick to this. Now I'll do some trading, and I'll do that off camera because I think that we accomplished quite a good, well, chunk of work today, you know. We did do a lot, and there's still a lot more left to do, of course, but yeah, that's for another time. So, and by the way, I do wonder. Oh no, it hasn't really increased it all that much, but I had kind of secretly hoped that these new corridors and all that would have added quite a bit to the worth, you know, with all them statues and all that in place. But it seems that the statues, what are they worth? 100. Yeah, I mean, what's 100, right? When you got a worth of 1.5 million. Yeah, I know. In any case, that's it for this time. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time when we play more Gnomoria.